labor.
Hello everybody, I'm Skip Alzheimer. Welcome to the AV Geeks Lunchtime streaming show where we watch old 16mm films. We got some great films today, including one I thought we had shown, but it looks like we had not. So here we go. This first film is a Coronet film, of course, from our collection, and this is Beginning Responsibility, Getting Ready for School. And so this was a series of films trying to instill some sort of sense of responsibility with young kids, probably 4th, 5th, 6th graders, maybe 3rd graders, trying to get them to understand that, there's some things that they are responsible for, not their parents. And this is, part of the series is the Lunchroom Manners one with Mr. Bungle. But there's also other ones, and then there was a second edition version which came out in the 70s, and so this one came out in the 60s. So enjoy.
Good
night, ladies and gentlemen. That was the 10 o'clock news.
Ricky's mother and father have come home late from shopping this evening. Ricky's grandmother is sleeping on the couch, and the television is still on. But they're not happy to see Ricky still up at 10:30. He should have gone to bed at 8:30. Did he take his bath? Did he finish his arithmetic paper? Well, no time for all that now. It'll have to wait until morning. But in the morning, when Mother wakes him up to get ready for school, Ricky is still tired. You know why. The bathroom won't be empty for long. Everyone else is getting ready for the day, except Ricky. Lucky for him, his sister just came by. He's going to be late. But now his brother is in the bathroom. He'll have to get dressed before he washes up. But he wants a red shirt to match the shirt his friend Pete is going to wear. Where's his red shirt? He should have asked yesterday. Now it's there with the other ironing. No time to iron it this morning. Ricky's gotten dressed fast. He still hasn't washed. Uh-oh, his arithmetic. Everyone's eating breakfast. But where's Ricky? Working his jigsaw puzzle. He hasn't even washed up yet. No wonder his mother is angry. And he still hasn't finished his arithmetic. He doesn't even have time to eat his breakfast. What a way to get ready for school. And that was a good breakfast his mother made for him, too. He didn't comb his hair, he didn't brush his teeth, but even worse, he forgot his arithmetic paper, which he didn't even finish. That's not being very responsible. Late again. This happens often, and yet Ricky doesn't know why. We do. After school, Ricky's friend Pete is waiting for him. Ricky's going to spend the night at Pete's house. He'll go to school right from there. His teacher gave him one more chance to finish his arithmetic, so he'll do it tonight. We hope. At Pete's house that evening, Ricky has enjoyed the dinner, and thanks Pete's mother. Ricky and Pete were building a city before dinner. Ricky wants to finish it now. No, there's something else Pete wants to do first. This book is due at the school library tomorrow. Pete wants to be sure he finishes it this evening. Doesn't Ricky have something to do himself? His arithmetic? He ought to do it now to be sure it's ready for school tomorrow. And so, not much later, Pete has finished his book and Ricky has finished his arithmetic. Now they can build their city, can't they? What does Pete want to do now? This is the hall table. Pete always puts things here that he wants to take to school. That seems like a good idea to Ricky, too. Now the city can get built. They have lots of time. It's only 7 o'clock, and Pete doesn't go to bed until 8:30. But at 7:30, Pete's mother says it's time to start getting ready for bed. But they still have an hour. Of course. That's why now is the time to start. They both want to take showers. Pete's mother gave Ricky his own towel and told him where to hang it. They want to have milk and cookies, too. That takes time. But they've given themselves enough time to do all the things they need to do to get ready for tomorrow. By 8:15, they're finished, and there's still some time left to play checkers. It seems to Ricky that he never has this much time at home. Now Pete's mother wants to help Pete get his clothes ready for tomorrow. Ricky knows that's a good idea. His mother usually helps him do that at home, too. Is there anything else the boys need? Did Pete's mother remember the jar he needs for school? She's glad he reminded her. It'll be on the hall table for Pete in the morning. A triple jump. Ricky wins that game. How about another? Is there time? No, it's after 8:30. Not even for just one more game? Not if they want to get the sleep they need. Good night. Good morning. 7:30. Time to get up. Pete gets right up. Ricky isn't used to getting up when his mother wakes him, but he's not as tired as usual. They have to use the bathroom now. Pete's brother will want to use it in a little while. Ricky knows which towel is his. It's right where he left it last night. Putting all his clothes out the night before makes it easy to get dressed fast. This is Pete's brother. He's come to tell them that breakfast is almost ready. But Pete seems to need a little help. The snap won't close. There. It's a good idea to get help when you need it. Pete's hair needs combing. So does Ricky's, and he has a comb. His mother planned ahead for him. Where's Pete going? Oh, to hang up his pajamas. Time for breakfast. Ricky likes cereal and toast, too. Is there enough time to eat? Lots of time. They don't have to leave until 8:30. Imagine a breakfast where you don't have to hurry. Ricky likes that. Where's Pete? Oh, here he is. He got the paper. That's his regular job. It helps his mother. Ricky notices that Pete's mother doesn't have to tell him to do things all the time, the way his mother does. You feel more grown up when you don't have to be reminded all the time. Breakfast is fun at Pete's house. Now it's time to leave for school. The things they want to take with them are on the hall table. Ricky will pick up his pajamas after school. Ricky likes Pete's way of getting ready for school. He's going to try it. Can he do it? Getting ready for school begins the night before. Grandma thinks that someone must be sick. Ricky isn't sick. He's just trying to get ready for school the way Pete does. Everyone thinks that's a good idea. He keeps trying the next morning. Today, Ricky has enough time to eat all his breakfast with his family. Everyone likes this new Ricky. After breakfast, he even has time to talk to his father before he goes to work. He doesn't forget the paper he wants to take to school. It's going to be a wonderful day. Was it hard getting ready for school this new way? Yes. Breaking old habits is always hard. Perhaps Ricky won't be as good every day as he was today, but he's going to keep on trying.
Oh, all the Steely Dan references that showed up in the comments. I love this series. It's mostly because it features kids misbehaving and then desperately trying to fix their behavior. And I think it was interesting that Ricky didn't really totally respond to his parents until he noticed that Pete, his good friend, was doing the behavior, and so he went after Pete. So it's less about the educational film and more about the good behavior that friends are modeling. And peer pressure films, of course, there's the bad behavior that friends are modeling. So, all right, so this film, right off the bat, like, I haven't watched it. The main actor looks familiar. He looks like a character actor that shows up in commercials and TV shows. But the music, man, at the very beginning, during the titles, I'm like, oh, that totally dates this film in a horrible way. It's that pan flute kind of synth setting. I'm like, oh man, this must be the 90s. Although I didn't look at the copyright, so I don't know exactly when this film came out, but it is definitely late 80s, early 90s. This is Through Grandpa's Eyes. Enjoy.
Of all the houses that I know, I like my grandpa's best. My friend Peter has a new glass house with pebble path gardens that go nowhere. And Maggie lives next door in an old wooden house with rooms behind rooms, all with carved doors and brass doorknobs. Their houses are okay, but Grandpa's house is my favorite because I see it through Grandpa's eyes. Grandpa is blind. He doesn't see the house the way I do. He has his own way of seeing. The sun wakes Grandpa differently from the way it wakes me. He says it touches him, warming him awake.
3. Morning, Johnny. You old lazy bones. Thought you were gonna wake me up early so we could go fishing today.
It is early, isn't it?
Why, it must be at least 8 o'clock.
How do you know what time it is?
Come stand by the window. Feel how warm the sun's getting? Those fish have gone back to bed by now.
You sure are smart, Grandpa. Maybe we could go fishing tomorrow.
Okay, but I'll wake you up tomorrow.
Where's Nana?
Don't you know? Close your eyes, Johnny, and look through my eyes.
Nana is in the kitchen making breakfast.
Very good. Now, let's exercise. Ready? And 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and
Wait, Grandpa. I'm still on 1 and 2.
3, and 4.
This is hard to do without singing. I feel like I'm going to... Oh! Breakfast, you two.
Coming, Nana. Can you tell me what we're having for breakfast, Johnny?
I smell eggs and baking fine.
Uh-huh.
I hear Nana buttering the toast.
Mm-hmm.
And I smell something else.
So do I. What's our favorite?
Hot cinnamon rolls!
Yep.
Let's go! The wooden banister on the stairway has been worn smooth from Grandpa running his fingers up and down. I like to follow his smooth path.
I smell flowers.
What kind of flowers?
Oh, time for guessing games, huh? Well, not violets, Johnny. Not peonies.
Carnations?
No, silly marigolds. Right, Nana?
That's too easy.
It's not too easy. How can Grandpa tell? All the smells are mixed together in the air.
Oh, it is easy. My other senses became a lot sharper after I lost my sight.
Now let's eat before everything gets cold.
Ah, there. Tell me where everything is, Nana.
2 eggs at 9 o'clock.
Uh-huh.
Toast at 2 o'clock.
Yeah.
And a dollop of jam at...
And a dollop of jam at 6 o'clock.
Exactly.
I'm going to make my plate of food like a clock, too.
Johnny, what do you say we make a little music?
Okay, let me get my cello.
And I'll get my cello. Let me check on my tuning here. Well, that's pretty good. How have your lessons at school been coming?
Great! I've been getting real good at playing sharps and flats.
Oh, fine, fine.
Grandpa, did you learn how to read music before you went blind?
Oh, yes. I took lessons just the way you do now. Listen, I'll play you a little piece that I learned when I was about your age. It was my favorite.
Is it hard for you to learn new tunes?
No, I learn new pieces just by listening. Come on, let's do it together. That's fine, John. Hi. C sharp, John. C sharp.
Sit still.
I won't.
Grandpa, what's in your hand?
Oh, a piece of my thinking wood.
What are you thinking about?
I was thinking about the time your Nana and I met.
When was that?
We met in the spring of 1935.
April 21st, 1935, to be exact.
You've got a pretty good memory for an old woman.
How did you meet?
We met at a concert in a park. Actually, it was arranged. My friend Ed Maloney's girlfriend, Ruth, brought along your Nana for me to meet.
Ruth and I were best friends. She told me she had a fella she wanted me to meet. Now, I didn't want to go at first. But I had nothing else to do that day.
Ed didn't tell me a thing. I thought we were just going to a concert. But when I met your Nana, I couldn't take my eyes off her. She was the most beautiful girl there. I remember I didn't want to sit and stare at her the whole concert, so I kept looking at her out of the sides of my eye. After 2 hours of that, I had the worst headache.
And when the concert was over, your grandpa wouldn't leave me alone until I said I'd go out on a date with him.
Well, I couldn't help myself. I was already madly in love.
Did you fall in love with Grandpa then, Nana?
Not right away. I wasn't too sure of him at first.
Your Nana made me work awfully hard, Johnny. We didn't marry until 4 years later. But I finally caught her.
And I'm glad you did.
That's neat. Can I have a piece of thinking wood, too?
Sure. Take mine. It's lucky.
It sure is smooth. I'm going to keep this in my pocket all the time, so when I'm not here, I can think of you and Nana.
Well, I think I'm finished. What do you think, love?
Yeah. It does look like me. Johnny, come here. Pretend your fingers are like running water. And tell me what you think.
It does look like you.
I feel a south wind.
How can you tell which way the wind is blowing?
Well, how can you tell which way the wind's blowing?
By the way the tops of the trees lean in the wind.
Right. But there are other ways. Use your sense of touch, John. Can you feel the meadow grass moving against you? Can you feel your hair blowing against your face?
You sure are smart, Grandpa. What kind of bird is that, Grandpa?
That's a red-winged blackbird. And somewhere behind the blackbird, I can hear a song sparrow. Those little rascals will sing even on a cold day like this.
Grandpa, do you ever get mad because you can't see?
Oh, yes. I get mad and frustrated sometimes. Mad because I bump into things or can't find things at home. And frustrated because I can't watch you grow. Oh, I can feel the strength of your body, and every time you come up here to visit us, your shoulders feel broader, but I still wish I could see you.
When I grow up, I'm going to be a famous eye doctor that can make you see again.
Oh, that's great, Johnny. I hope you do grow up to be an eye doctor. But it's not so bad. I've accepted it. And I feel I'm much luckier than many other blind people. Some of them have been blind since birth. I can still remember the gleam of the sun on the lake and all the colors of the lilacs here in this meadow. And I know every dahlia in my garden.
I'd hate to be blind.
Uh-huh. Always appreciate everything you have, Johnny. Think of all the people who've never seen a sunset or a puffy white cloud or all the beautiful things in this forest. Why, some people don't even know what the color blue looks like. How would you describe the color blue, Johnny?
I would say it's cool, like the water in the lake. How do you describe a cloud, Grandpa?
Well, I'd give you a nice white piece of cotton ball and say, that's what a cloud's like. What about the color red?
Hot like the summer sun. What about the color orange?
Orange. Orange is warm, like being snuggled down in a nice warm bed on a snowy day. What about green?
Tingly like a mint candy.
That's a good one, Johnny.
Time for lunch, you two.
Coming, Nana!
Come on, let's go. Nana's made hot bread for lunch, and my favorite, hot chocolate. Honkers!
No, Grandpa. Canada Geeks.
Honkers!
That sure was a good lunch.
Ah, your Nana's the best cook around. Uh-oh. Here, do this one again.
Not another one.
Next time I wash, you dry.
Tell us what's so funny.
Yeah, read it to us, Grandpa.
Mark Twain writes, I am a man who is in love with words, and the love of my life is the word money.
Hey, you need a haircut, Johnny.
Yeah, I sure had fun with you today, Grandpa.
I had fun, too. I sure love you.
I love you, too.
Say, what do you say we go fishing tomorrow?
Okay, I'll come and wake you up early.
I'll wake you up early. Now, it's lights out to you, young fella. Good night, Johnny.
Good night, Grandpa. Grandpa?
Honkers!
Go to sleep, John.
Grandpa always tells me that Nana's voice smiles to him. I test it. What, Nana?
I said go to sleep.
Grandpa's right. Her voice smiles to me. I know, because I'm looking through Grandpa's eyes.
So the old guy, Bill Irwin with an E, played the old guy on every TV show in the 90s, 80s, 2000s. It looks like he was in Home Alone. Man, he was so many things. And he's not to be confused with Bill Irwin, who's spelled with an I, who played Mr. Noodle. So, anyways, that was a relatively sweet. Generally, if the word grandpa is in the title, there's a good chance that he dies. That's just the way it kind of plays out in a lot of these films. This is an opportunity to talk to kids about the loss of their grandparents, about their first encounter with death with a loved one. But no, he lived. Whew. Okay, this next film I've shown before, but we just scanned a copy recently. It is another Cornet film, and it's basic job skills dealing with customers. Enjoy.
There are people who deal in products. There are people who deal in services. And there are the customers who buy products and services. Barb works at a kennel. She provides a service taking care of dogs. John deals with a product, motorcycles. Chris's job is at a TV studio, and it varies. Sometimes the focus is on service, and sometimes on product. 3 jobs. 3 very different jobs, but 3 jobs that have one thing in common.
You know, I used to think that with a job like this, I don't deal with customers, I don't sell anything. But then I realized that I do. I guess when you think about it, almost everybody deals with customers and sells something.
I work with customers all the time. Some know what they want and some don't.
You know, my job varies. But a large part of it is dealing with the customer. We have advertisers in all the time. Salesmen, actors, musicians.
Customers. All 3 jobs depend on customers. people who buy the products or services. Customers vary. Products and services vary. There are all kinds of situations and conditions a salesperson has to deal with.
One thing I've learned, though, is that it really helps to know your product when you're dealing with a customer. With bikes, there are all kinds. They're built for different uses. I have to know that, their capabilities and limitations. How else can I help my customers?
Know your product. That's basic. It might mean knowing what's happening to hemlines. It might mean knowing older works by best-selling authors. It might mean knowing which new releases have just come in. It might even mean understanding the psychology of dogs, their different moods and characteristics. Even if you don't sell dogs, but just help take care of them. It might mean knowing proper ways of grooming them and training them and even talking to them.
Well, I feel that knowing things like that helps me to get along with the dogs and care for them better.
Chris doesn't have to sell her product, but she has to understand it well enough to do certain jobs or explain things sometimes.
I'm going to check on the film. Okay, Bob. So that's basically how this station is organized. First, we'll take a look at the TV studio, and then we'll see the radio area, okay? Everybody ready? We'll start out in Studio A.
You can still know your product when you sell a service.
Like here at the kennel, we sell a service, care for the dogs. My job is to care for the dogs and to work with them the best way I know how. And that's really what the customers are concerned about. I figure the more I know about dogs, the more it helps me to deal with the customers.
Your customer depends on your knowledge of what you sell.
But I think what's more important for me is finding out what the customer needs or what he wants. I have to learn about the guy. Shall I wrap it up for you?
Oh, yeah. I can't decide.
Know your customer's needs and wants. That's basic, too. It might mean showing a customer shoes that are more practical than stylish. It might mean giving a customer guidance when he doesn't have the technical vocabulary to tell you exactly what he wants. It might even mean disagreeing tactfully with a customer when you're sure he's made some mistake. It may take some talking to find out what you need to know about your customer, but mainly, it takes listening. Customers will fill you in if you give them a chance.
Okay, he's buying a bike. Well, how much experience does he have? I mean, if a guy walks in and he's just a beginner, well, you don't try to sell him the biggest bike going. You might sell him this. It's easier to learn on and much easier to handle. And what's he want to use it for? Hill climbing or running around town? Because that makes a difference in what I'll recommend for him. What kind of features does he want? Well, sometimes a guy doesn't know exactly. So you have to really listen to him and then suggest the features that you think he might need. I've got to know all those things before I can help the guy find the right bike for him.
Yeah, you have to know the needs of your customers. You also have to be aware of the way different people think, so that you know how to handle angry customers, customers with a lot of complaints.
Look, he's only 17, a minor, and the second day he brings that thing back, he dents it. He didn't even tell us about it. I won't accept it, and that's that.
Well, ma'am, he did sign a contract.
I know, but he's a minor, only 17. I won't accept that. I have my rights.
Well, I'm sure we can work this out, ma'am. Would you like to talk to the manager? He's right over there. I'm sure he can help you much better than I can.
Yes, right now.
Well, that's part of dealing with customers, too. The most important thing, though, is knowing your products, knowing your customers' needs, and fitting them together.
What I'm looking for Tor is special care, something distinctive, something rather comfortable and roomy. Oh, and with an outdoor run. The fee is no consideration.
Sure, I think we've got just the thing for Tor.
Good.
Dealing with customers means more than just selling. That's particularly true in Chris's work.
Another thing about my job, I'm the first person the customer sees and the first impression he gets of the company. So a pleasant personality is important. And so is the way I dress.
The customer sees the business through you. Your voice might be the customer's only contact. Whether it's pleasant or not might determine whether the customer ever wants to shop at your store again. Your patience when a customer takes a long time making a decision or even decides not to buy may bring that same customer back in the future. Your friendliness may be the main reason why customers visit your place when there are others just about as good nearby. Your willingness to listen, your helpfulness, your courtesy all affect your customer's attitude toward you and the place where you work. You can offer customers consideration and tact, helpfulness without trying to impose your own tastes, because your object is to help sell what your business sells.
Well, I guess when you get right down to it, the key to dealing with your customers is knowing your product. For me, that's knowing my dogs. I put that together with understanding the customer's needs, and there you have it.
Come on, let's go. Okay, good to see you.
Come here, boy. Come on. Hey, there you go. Hey, hello, boy. Come on, Major. Oh, you good dog.
Businesses depend on customers, and how you deal with them will affect the success of the business and your success, too.
Tor, come here, Tor. Oh, looks so thin.
Somebody mentioned in the comments, maybe it was Miss Cynthia, that we also need to watch films on how to be good customers, because yes, I think that that experience, I worked retail, so I understand retail, and I understand why, you know, dealing with cashiers and all that stuff, it's like, no, they're just barely getting by, and so I afford them courtesy, even if they're abrupt or rude or whatever, because it's hard. Retail is hard, man, and all it takes is one lousy customer to just ruin your day. And I've certainly dealt with many. So, someone also mentioned in the comments that the dog walking girl was cute, and yes, she is cute, and she shows up in another film that I have, which I've shown in the past, but I love showing this film again. Mostly because it introduced me. I put it online, and the person who wrote the song in it, Jim Stringer, and his band Tide, this was the first song that he wrote for Centron, and then later he worked for them and started writing music for them, and of course wrote Shake Hands with Danger, and I met him and we did a show together. Anyways, this is a very different film, made by a different film company. So it's interesting to see this young girl showing up in both films. So this is The Lunatic. Enjoy.
Was that really me? Sometimes I can't believe it ever happened. Hello?
Yes, may I speak to Jennifer McDonough, please?
This is Jennifer. The what clinic? Wait a minute. Are you talking about... Who are you talking about? I don't understand. Who gave you my name?
I'm sorry, Jenny, but I just can't give you that information. Look, do you think you could come into the clinic sometime soon? Say this afternoon.
Where is this place? No, but I can find it, I guess. Yes? Okay, thank you. No, don't worry about it. I understand. Okay. Bye.
Was running, trying to find a place to go. The people running after him, and if they caught him, boy, they'd show him. One man stopped and caught his breath and called the men in blue. 'Cause with a lunatic at large, no telling what he'd do, yeah. The lunatic is loose, and the sane men have to hide, 'cause they know the things they say he's done that good folks can't abide.
Well, I just found out that I have VD. Or at least I probably have it. This guy called from the clinic today and said that some people I know have contracted VD, and so, I mean, he wouldn't even say Richard's name. He says I probably have it, and so he wants me to come in and get some shots.
I turn around, you know, and she's not there, which really bummed me out because we were starting to get into a very heavy thing together. Anyway, the next thing I know, I'm up on that stage, you know, playing my guitar. But like, you know, I look down and I don't have a guitar. But I really was up on the stage playing, you know?
So she split on you?
Yeah. Well, anyway, like I'm waiting for her to come back, you know. And I'm sitting up on the stage, like doing two-part harmonies by myself. I know, it sounds weird, but I really was getting into that. Anyway, I'm surrounded by all these musicians and magicians, and all this really fine sound is coming out of everything.
I'll never forget how I felt that day. Never.
Jennifer McDonough, please. So I look around, you know, and there are about 50 people then staring back at me, which I didn't really mind. Hi, come on back. Are you a student here in town?
Yes, I am.
Your parents live here?
No.
Come on in.
you called me?
Yes, I am. Excuse me.
Well, we are talking about Richard, right? Well, you know, well, he's the only guy that I've slept with, so, could you tell me when he came in for treatments?
Look, Jenny, now you know I can't give you that information. I'm sorry, but, you know, everything around here is completely confidential. Your case and everybody else's. I can't talk about those involved.
Look, you don't understand. I know it's Richard. It couldn't possibly be anybody else. So why can't you just...
Jenny, now try and understand. I can't give you that information.
Well, how many are there? Maybe Richard hasn't been in here at all. Maybe you just gave him my name on the phone or something. Richard, why do you keep hurting everybody?
Now try and understand, okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, Jenny.
Hi.
Busy?
Come on in. Diane, this is Jenny. Jenny, Diane.
How are you?
Oh, just fine.
Well, I guess I'd better be getting on back to school. I've got a wedding to break up. It was nice meeting you, Jenny. Well, goodbye.
Yeah, we'll see you. Well?
I don't know what to say. I came over here to find out what's going on in your head. I get told by some guy at the clinic that somebody, obviously some girl, gave your name and you gave my name and we all have VD. And I'm just so confused, Richard.
So am I.
Why didn't you tell me yourself? Why did I have to hear it that way?
I don't know. I came over the other night to tell you. Well, I got there and, well, what's her name, your roommate was there, and you know what she does to my head. And then I couldn't. I didn't think the time was right. And then I got home and I got uptight and I don't know. I don't know.
You don't know. I suppose that chick that just left here is probably the one who gave it to you. Do you know that?
Yeah.
How do you expect me to feel, Richard? I mean, how do you expect me to feel? For 6 months now, you have been telling me how concerned you are about humanity, how we all need to be more honest and more pure. Boy, I really don't feel that now.
Are you just being hard on yourself, Mary?
Oh, Richard, I feel terrible. I feel ugly.
Look, it's not that big a thing. It's just in your
It is
head.
a big thing. It's really dangerous, and it is sickening.
The whole world's rotting away anyway.
Oh, Richard, don't be such a fake. Let's face it. The guy from the clinic called and said that you have to come in and get some shots. And obviously you haven't been in yet. Look, I don't know what you're putting it off for, but you better go in because all you're really doing is infecting your precious humanity.
Look, I'll go in. I'll go in, but it's my thing, and I'll go when I'm ready.
I mean it, Richard. Please go in.
Go, all right?
Okay. Well, I better go now. This was my Richard, my love. Mixed up Richard. What was it with him? I guess I always wondered. What made him the way he was? He was so wonderful in so many ways, and so thoughtless and self-centered in others. My Richard. All he needed was some shots to save himself. And save some others too, I guess. The clinic could cure what he had. They kept calling me and saying my contact must come in for treatment. Never a name, just my contact. Oh, Richard.
down?
Sure.
Sorry to bother you, but, well, I don't really want to be here. This guy, John, called from the clinic and asked me if I wouldn't come over and plead with you once more to come and get your shot. So, here I am, pleading with you again. I told him I didn't think it was too cool for me to be over here, since I didn't think we'd be seeing each other anymore. But I felt sorry for him because he's been having so much trouble getting in touch with you, Richard, since you've been so difficult. And
Yeah, I really feel sorry for him.
well, I'm sure it doesn't touch you too much, Richard, but you might try and consider the fact that he is trying to help you and help a bunch of other
I've heard
people
that
because
junk
of
all my
you.
life. Everybody trying to help him.
Oh, Richard, a lot of people have tried to help you, and you know it. You just don't want any help. You just don't enjoy any help at all.
Look, you don't know my hassles, so don't preach to me.
Oh, I don't know your hassle. Oh, boy. How many times have I heard that?
You don't. You don't know a thing that's going on inside my head. You don't know what the situation is. You see, this much. There's a lot more to it than that, I'm telling you.
What are you talking about, Richard?
Just trust me.
Trust you? Oh, Richard. There's nothing to trust. You won't let anybody help you. I've tried, and the guy at the clinic have tried.
This guy at the clinic. I don't think this guy at the clinic can do what he wants to do. Because he doesn't know.
Know what?
I didn't get it from that girl you met.
What are you talking about, Richard?
I've had it for a long time, Jennifer. Even before I came here. I just didn't want to tell anybody. Especially you. I'm sorry.
He left. For me, it was over. Richard was running. And people were still trying to help him. Would he ever help himself?
The lunatic was loose, and his keepers given chase. I could see that he
always wonder, who really was the lunatic? Was it Richard?
Ah, she didn't know what she's missing.
Or was it me?
I love it. That film is so good. So I have a collection of films about venereal disease and sexually transmitted diseases, and that one's really fascinating because it deals with psychological aspect of it, but it's kind of a strange story because, why is she the main person who's responsible for getting this other guy to come in? Basically, public health people at the time were charged with doing contact tracing and tracking down folks. And so to make sure that they get treated so that would help reduce or eliminate the spread of venereal disease. This is something that was pre-war effort to try to get people so that they just kept spreading, because they would just continue to spread it. And so this is kind of a weird, interesting thing, because she's also kind of dealing with the idea that maybe it's her fault, like, which it kind of is in a way. I don't know. So I love all the Centron films about venereal disease are great, because most of them have songs. There's Dance Little Children. There is Innocent Party, which does not have a song. It's kind of a downer. Then there's another one that was made by the Flotas family, and that one has a song in it too, but I can't remember the name of that one. But I love a VD film that has a song. Anyhow, thanks so much for joining us, Jeremy. Thank you for donating via the Super Thanks button for red shirts back during getting ready for school. You can support us by doing that, by donating some cash so that we can offset the cost of storing a bunch of films and eventually buying shelves so we can bring the films back, so we can rent a van, so we can bring the films back, blah, 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 blah. And you can also donate via patreon.com/avgeeks or ko-fi.com/avgeeks, or you can just watch our show and watch other content we have online, because we do get some ad revenue. Although a lot of the production music people get a lot of the revenue because, it gets snatched away. It's like, oh, you used 10 seconds of that little song, and but it's fine. It's fine. So, anyways, join us tomorrow, Thursday. We'll watch some more films, and everybody have a great rest of your day. Take care. Bye-bye.